parking brake is set.
Chanix 4999, request taxi to the active.
Chanix 4999, runway 32 taxi at pilot's discretion.
Runway 32 taxi, my discretion, Chanix 4999.
Cabin crew, please set doors to automatic.
Chanix 4999, ready to go. Runway 32.
We ask that you make sure Chanix 4999, you're nowhere near 32. Why in the world are you asking for departure clearance?
I'm roger that, Chanix 4999 now.
Thank you for your attention and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Chanix 4999, ready for departure. Runway 32.
Chanix 4999, backtrack runway 32, call when ready for departure.
Backtrack runway 32, call when ready, Chanix 4999.
Ryanair 4 Foxtrot Bravo, gate 7 taxi at pilot's
Cabin
discretion.
crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Gate 7 taxi at my discretion, Ryanair 4 Foxtrot Bravo. Ladies and gentlemen, because this is a nighttime flight, for safety purposes I have dimmed the cabin lights for takeoff. This is a completely normal procedure and they will be turned back on once we've completed our departure. Thank you.
Chanix 4999, ready for departure. Runway 32. Chanix 4999, ready for departure. Runway 32. Chanix 4999, ready for departure. Runway 32.
Immediately stop your takeoff roll. You do not
80
have
knots.
takeoff clearance.
And roger that, Chanix 4999.
V1, V2. Positive rate.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Chanix 4999, contact Leeds departure 134.58.
Contact Leeds departure 134.58, Chanix 4999. Leeds Chanix 4999, 1,900 feet.
Chanix 4999, Leeds departure identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Chanix 4999.
Chanix 4999, turn left, heading 245.
Turn left, heading 245, Chanix 4999.
during the flight. Thank you.
London Control, Easy 35 Papa Yankee, good evening, flight level 178. Easy 35 Papa Yankee, London Control identified.